Hello, everybody. It's been a while. We are here live on the Culture Shock YouTube channel for once instead of just pre-recording and dropping a podcast for you guys. This is something that kind of just we want to do spur of the moment. Not spur of the moment, I should say. More just we want to respond. Juan is here. Look who it is. Everybody is almost here.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry I was late. Just being an old lady with a stick.
We had a beautiful lady with the set.
Oh, we live now?
Yeah, we are officially live.
Oh yeah.
We're going to talk
What's
about
up, Culture Shock?
So this really isn't going to be like a regular podcast. I want to tell a few people. This is basically just going to be our raw thoughts on a few of the subjects that have occurred over the past few weeks or so. Because we haven't really been, we've been keeping up on the news. I shouldn't say we haven't been keeping up. There's a few things we can do that are a little bit better. But the big thing that happened on Wednesday, was it Wednesday morning or Wednesday night?
It was morning.
Wednesday morning was the writer strike has officially ended. They have their new contract for 3 years, which is really odd that it's 3 years. Something about that doesn't seem right. Other than that, yeah, it didn't come as a surprise that it was gonna end, which was nice. We knew something was coming. We kept hearing talks of it was ending soon. You know, the writers were getting their residuals or actual benefits to help them write, better terms and deals. I've read into their contract. It's really nice. So if they continue to complain about it, I feel like it's going to be really stupid. Because from what I read is they get money for writing if their thing does not get greenlit. They still get money out of it. I think they get 10,000 or something.
Okay.
Which, that's something you want. You want 10,000 whenever you write something. That's not. And then, if you still have some people who don't know about this topic who are like, why 10,000? It's like, dude, if you write and your thing doesn't get used, like, how much more money do you want? Like, I feel like 10,000 is more than fair.
Yeah. Wise words. I agree with everything you said. I have a question for you though. Do you think it would happen sooner than most people were expecting, or later, or what do you think?
No, I was thinking it was going to happen around this time, just because technically, we're almost now a month away from the holiday season.
Yeah.
Once October hits, we only have a month before November and December before Christmas, which is also nice. So you don't want to be responsible or be that person that doesn't give someone help for the holiday season, because people still gotta make bills like rent, if you owe money on a house, car, phone.
Yeah.
You don't want to be. That's why I'm thinking, at least me and Adam were talking, and Adam's not here tonight, but we are talking about the actor strike, and we were saying how for the actor strike, we could see them possibly ending it before, roughly, I want to give or say maybe the week before Thanksgiving, because then the studios, are we back? We are back.
Yes,
We are
sir.
back indeed. I can see the studios drawing this out till November, like Christmas being the latest, because here's the thing, a lot of stuff is gonna get delayed. It hasn't been said yet. It's gonna get delayed. There's no way around not delaying anything right now.
True.
But from what I've heard and what I've seen, Are We Back in Black by AC/DC? That depends. And, because I know the one dude who, what's his name? Todd Gardner, the director of Mortal Kombat. He is very much more than eager to get back to work on Mortal Kombat 2, because that comes out next year.
Yeah.
And I know they already got like halfway through their production, which is really quick. And it's oddly confusing, yet not confusing at all.
Yeah. How do you think this affects, like, the Marvel and DC stuff? Because like what Deadpool was like halfway done, or had they just begun?
Deadpool. Deadpool is a weird one because we really didn't get a start date, and we really they're all right. So they're supposed to be end. If they already started filming, everything went good. Because now Ryan Reynolds can go back in and fix it if he wants to. He can go back in and write because he's technically a writer. How does this affect? How does it affect LeBron's legacy? Um,
Oh,
I don't know. If they had Space Jam 3 in production, I guess it affects it. Space Jam 3: A Legacy Beyond. I feel like that'd be a sweet title. I'd watch that.
will you be in it?
Yes, I will be in it.
Will Scoop?
My dog is barking crazy upstairs. Don't know why. He said good point. But no, yeah, it's been a very, very quiet week for news. Other than the writer's strike coming to an end and a bunch of other things. I'm actually gonna also put on that we are live on some other stuff too. Because I told people 7, but I also didn't throw up the post, so that's bad on my end.
For sure.
2 seconds, I'm putting it up on the Facebook.
Also, hi Drizzy. Big fan of you.
But what's your week look like, Juan? What have you been up to this week?
Well, I did go to Comic Con.
Oh, you went to come? We saw the photo. I saw the photos at least. You also met a few of the Guardians crew, which was nice.
Yeah. Nebula herself, Karen Gillan. I didn't meet Lorenzo. I was excited to meet him, but he couldn't make it.
Yeah, I don't know why people have a rough time meeting me a little bit. I'm a pretty hard dude to meet.
Yeah.
The person I did want to meet today was Lord Revan, but he's never around half the time.
Yeah. Oh, I said thanks. You're welcome.
I found a few other copies of some stuff this week when I went up to a fun little oh my god, I went up to an antique store and some few antique stores, some old game stores last weekend. Is that who? You know exactly who. I said who. This, let's see, hold on. I have to put it in actual terms. I have to put it in Fortnite terms for him. Hold on. All right. So we have to. I wanted to meet. Hold on. He's about to write. Oh, cannot find it. This blows. Oh wait. No, where's this thing? Oh my god, where is this thing? It's like it's hidden. Okay, I found it. Lord with 2 D's dash Revan. to that man's pretty hard to track down. Bad Bunny's supposed to be portraying him in a culture shock film, but dude, but due to the studio, we don't want Bad Bunny anymore. So it's kind of put on a no right now.
Oh, him.
Would you say "oh him" like that? Like oh, him? Oh him! Oh, and it's
That was
like,
pretty
what would
next
you say "oh him" for? Like thing came late. I was like,
I did see a couple Lord Revens at the cons.
bro, made a Lord. We have 2 viewers right now. We're doing pretty good for not kind of doing this last minute.
Yeah.
Trying to figure. There we go. That's what I want.
Also, I guess this is the first time going live in Culture Shock.
Is it our first Culture Shock live?
Yeah.
I
Or
could
actually,
swear.
no. We did or you guys did the PlayStation one.
Yeah, we did the PlayStation, but that was
Yeah.
like a good. The PlayStation Live was, oh god, yeah, that was 4 months ago. That was in May.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And now we 2 weeks away from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think almost about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Are there 31 days in September or 30 days? Let me check. I don't know because with that. Oh, there's 30 days. Okay, so yeah, once Sunday hits, we'll be 19 days away from Spooderman,
Oh yeah.
which I do have. The controller's over there. I go grab it, but I don't have it unboxed yet. But
Um.
another fun topic that now a little over 3 weeks. Yeah, I was gonna say 2 weeks sounded really deep,
Too good to be true.
but we were also talking, me and Juan. That's also why I want to do this live tonight. So, if you guys don't know, James Gunn, with the writer strike ending, gave us some updates on the DCU, which was very awesome. So now everyone kind of knows what's happening in this big goal universe. And I will talk about what has happened. So, and I quote, coming from James Gunn himself: "Nothing is canon until Creature Commandos next year. A short aperitif of the to the DCU, and then a deeper dive into the universe with Superman Legacy after that. It's a very human drive to understand everything all the time. But I think it's okay to be confused on what's happening in the DCU since no one has seen anything from the DCU yet. And yes, some actors will be playing characters they've played in other stories, and some plot points might be consistent with plot points from a dozen other film shows and animated projects that have come from DC in the past, but nothing is canon until Creature Commandos and Legacy." He's also stated that Zola Mandari, is that how you say his name? Zolo,
Maridonia?
yeah, Mandana, will continue playing Blue Beetle in the DCU as Viola Davis will Amanda Waller, and John Cena will be Peacemaker. And then he said also, this is where this whole huge little nice discussion came about. If you think of anything as investing time and effort, in quotes, no matter what shared universe, you definitely shouldn't be. Every story should be enjoyed and worth partaking in and in itself without its attachment to an outside world. If it feels without its attachment to an outside world, it feels like homework. Screw it. Shared universes, this is in quotes, quote ending, should add fun to the individual stories, not the other way around. The individual stories and characters are much more important to me than the connections between them. So that was basically what he's getting at is yes, this is a shared universe, but it's not going to feel like you have to watch everything in order to understand what's going on in this said universe. That maybe, so let's say we get to Creature Commandos, there's a plot point. All right, we get to Superman Legacy, there's a plot point. They're not going to be connected in the way people think, but they're still going to exist within the same world.
Yeah.
That'll be the fun part. Basically, he's trying to say, don't think of this as the MCU, but think of this as you can go in, watch whatever you want, and not have to worry about watching anything else. So, say if you don't want to watch Creature Commandos, that's fine. You don't have to watch that. You can just jump straight into Superman Legacy. You don't want to watch Superman Legacy for some odd reason, but you want to watch Creature Commandos? Cool, you can watch that. I think that is the perfect way to do a shared universe now. Now, again, it comes back to me on why I've liked the DC films, I think, in the past more recent years than I have some of the Marvel films. And that is because it's not focusing on force connecting all these stories together, is you're still going to watch a story. And what me and Adam talked about last night was, people are going to bitch and complain about, well, why should I go see Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom? Okay, well, then let me ask you this. Why did you go see the Batman? Why did you go see the Joker? They weren't connected to anything, right?
No.
you're going to watch a movie. Now, I know some people, well, why go watch The Flash if nothing's carrying over? Because it's a standalone story. Well, why go watch Black Adam? A standalone in-universe story that doesn't connect to anything, and you could pop in and watch it. Again, also backtracks to why I kind of like, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like Love and Thunder. You don't really have to know what's going on when you go watch Love and Thunder. Because guess what? It recaps it right there for you. Now, if they would have just completely said, note to that recap for Love and Thunder, we come back, Thor is off doing his own thing, it would just be a Thor movie. And that's perfectly fine. But now it feels like the MCU is kind of just, all right, so here was phase 1 through 3, right? You have a nice straight line. You're coasting, it's easy to understand. Now it's like you have TV, you have movies, and they're trying to intertwine with each other and forcefully connect each other.
Like the timelines.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Like,
all splitting apart.
like, it's cool if you want to do a 6-episode series, but don't limit yourself or do a limited series. Just do maybe don't even do 6 episodes if you're doing a limited series. Do maybe 7 or 8 episodes, because then you have 2 more extra episodes if you want to easily get through stuff. Why Disney and Marvel and Star Wars too are limiting certain shows to 6 episodes is extremely weird, and it feels out of place. Like, again, they have the time and the money to make these longer shows, better quality shows that connect to something bigger. That's what Superman Legacy is going to do. And Creature Commandos. You're going to have 2 things that are going to connect to each other in the most probably explicit way or whatever. We don't know for sure. But they are going to connect, but they're going to loosely connect. It's like Shazam in the DCEU. He doesn't really connect to anything. He's off doing his own thing. Blue Beetle, doing his own thing, doesn't really connect. Aquaman is off doing his own thing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Juan?
Oh, I agree with everything you said. It's like, yeah, there'll be like characters and some references, but at the end, what matters is can you go in and not like having to watch the previous 6 or 10 movies or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's what matters most,
And what he's saying is true. If it feels like homework, why are you doing it? It shouldn't have to, it shouldn't have to feel like homework when you're watching these movies. You should be able to go into these movies, watch them for fun, and then pop right out. What do you think what do you think Kite Man is doing? Oh, that's just what's beeping. That's basically my phone. I should probably mute it, but you guys are gonna hear it vibrate. What do you think Kite Man is doing? Kite Man off doing his own thing, not connected to anything.
No, he's in the bar chilling.
He's in the bar just chilling the whole time. Which I haven't watched Harley Quinn, to be honest.
What?
For some reason, I wasn't drawn to that show. I thought it just looked extremely stupid. I thought it looked extremely stupid for some unknown reason. I was like, oh, show for Harley Quinn. I was like, listen, I could get behind a 2-hour movie just because it's Margot Robbie, but I can't get behind a show that's 30 minutes long with episodes. Will we see Kite Man live action solo movie? Will we see?
Inside scoop.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes. We will see something with Kite Man in the DCU. I honestly think we will. I would not put it past James Gunn that we won't see Kite Man. Because here's the thing. I have the utmost... I will gamble on this that he might put Kite Man in Peacemaker Season 2. Since we got so many... we had a Peacemaker reference. We had a, Matter Eater Lad reference.
Oh, yeah.
We had a bunch of characters referenced in... Mr. Mixus Pitalik referenced in Batmite. No.
Green Arrow.
Yeah. We had a bunch of people referenced in Peacemaker. I can see him now that he's in full control of DC. He's going to put heroes in Peacemaker for fun. It's going to be hilarious of how they interact. Like I can
Speaking
see
of
Titan. I can see King Shark showing back up. I can see Ratcatcher, Bloodsport.
speaking of that, like I was gonna ask, who else do you think will show? Because he confirmed Blue Beetle, Peacemaker, and Waller. Who else do you think?
Who else do I think?
Yeah,
I think Momoa. Momoa is definitely staying. Not as Aquaman though. He's gonna come back as Lobo. I feel like they're gonna get. Here's who I think they should get to be Aquaman. I think they're looking at the wrong person for the Flash and Lucas Till. They should get him as Aquaman
I can see it.
because basically he's already has the short blonde kind of longish hair. If he just puts on a little bit more muscle and just deepens the voice, grows maybe a little bit of a beard, he's Aquaman. He's the comic Aquaman. That's what you want. And then Momoa, if he's going to Lobo, he just has to keep the long hair. They make it black and gray, whatever. Easy.
Yeah. Do you think Robbie will stay as Harley, or
So that one's unclear to me. If I really had to say, this is probably disappoint people because this is just me being honest. I don't think she's sticking around. I think they're gonna try and find someone else as Harley, only because Margot Robbie is getting older for Harley, and I think if you can find someone younger for Harley who can act crazy and batshit and whatever, you have someone who can also do maybe like an Arkham series in the DCU, or like a Birds of Prey series, Gotham City Sirens. This whole DCU is they want younger people, and Corzette is a little younger, Rachel Brosnahan is younger. They're all younger compared to who they had casted, which is nice. And that's what you want, is you want younger people who can bring in a younger generation for these next few movies and this next few whatever you're going to do. You always want your spotlight characters to be younger. Because think about it. How do I say this? When Amazing Spider-Man was happening, they brought someone in younger to get a new generation of Spider-Man fans. Captain America Civil War, Tom Holland, new generation of Spider-Man fans. You always, for your flagship heroes, you always want someone younger to bring in a newer generation. Where's those other bozos? What are you talking about?
yeah, Drizzy? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What bozos? What are you talking about? I have no idea who he's talking about. Where's those other bozos? Unless he's talking about Jay, Geek, and whoever. The Three Stooges, call them. But
I don't see Gal Gadot staying either.
yeah, no, she's not. The other guys that are on the show here. Oh, yeah. So I don't really know where they are. They could just be off doing their own thing, and I don't give a shit.
Well, we know what Jay's doing. He's in MK1.
Is Jay on MK1 right now?
No.
Is he at home or is he at work? We should blow up his phone and force him to join.
Join us. Drizzy should join us.
Cody, you should join us. You're not doing anything. We know you're not doing anything because you're commenting. Let's see. Let's see if we get Jay in here.
Do you think they'll keep Clooney, or was that more of a gag? Oh, he's at the club.
I'm at the club right now. So, all right, let me ask this question then. So, are you just... So, let me get this straight. Man is at the club and made it a priority to watch us. That is pretty funny. But here's my other question. Are you just like... Now, is it a strip club or is it a regular club? This is what I want to know.
Culture Shock exclusive.
Culture Shock's exclusive. Where is Drizzy? At a regular club or a strip club? We don't need sleep. We need answers. I just bought a drink. So bro was watching us. Oh, code. So Jay is not home yet. That's a bummer. I told people 7:00. You know, thing with universe building, you want to get established young actors to play your flagship characters, because again, you always want to bring in a new generation of comic readers or a new generation of fans who will love the characters. And at the end of the day, it sucks. But I came out the other day and told people, I was like, listen, I like Henry Cavill. I don't think he was a good Clark Kent.
Wow.
He's a great Superman. Shitty fucking Clark Kent.
We barely saw it too.
Not even we barely saw it. Oh, there's Juan. Juan, Geek, get in here. He is probably playing The Last of Me.
Oh.
Oh, why is bro calling them? Who was calling? Who was it? Oh, Cody. Cody's done call button on the Instagram, bro. Bro really is drinking. He's lonely. He needs to call us.
We got the thinker and the drinker.
We got the thinker and the drinker and the creator. He's laughing right now. Oh, Cody, fuck. Jersey, do you miss us?
You're always welcome here. You're your family.
A bedtime story before you drink. Gee, quit being boring. Come in here and talk with us. Like, actually on camera. I'll send you an invite right now. Don't think I won't. I want to get your opinions on a few things, sir.
Ooh. Geek is gonna platinum the game.
He is playing part 1. This asshole. Why he is playing part 1? I forgot he has the thing active where it shows who he plays on Discord. He can't hide from me. He's playing. Oh, why is he playing the remake? Oh, dude. Why? There's no point. You already played it. Why you gotta play it again?
For the 3rd time.
Here's the thing. I will say the show is really good because it cut out all the boring shit that's in the damn game.
Bro's gonna cook Last of Us.
Dude, it's like, you've seen Clerks 2, right?
Yes, I've actually seen that one.
So there's a line in it where they're talking about Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings. And who was it? Not Dante. Randall is like, dude, those movies are fucking boring. It's just a bunch of people walking. Well, that's what The Last of Us is. Ready? Here's the first game. Ready? Here's the second game. Smack. It's just a walking game. It's crazy. So happy we have you nerds going. It's crazy. So happy we have you nerds going live to show us this kind of stuff. Yes, me describing The Last of Us, because the worst boring games, and it shouldn't have won Game of the Year. But little old bitch boy Nolan had to come and be like, this is Game of the Year. I'm British. I made the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, you have something against Nolan?
Yeah, go blow me, Nolan. Listen, the Dark Knight trilogy, after watching it in theaters, they are not good movies.
How it begins?
Listen, Begins is good to an extent. But here's the thing. The Dark Knight. Now, it may have been, I may have chugged something to drink beforehand. I just couldn't sit through The Dark Knight for some reason. I'm just sitting there. I was like, wow, the only enjoyable parts are the Joker. Literally take him out. This movie is fucking boring. And the best part was, it was Adam. No. Yeah, it was Adam's friend, me, and then our old coworker. Us three were just cracking jokes, and Adam's trying not to laugh. He's like, you guys made this movie somewhat better. I was like, dude, right? Like this movie, like here's the thing: Adam loves The Dark Knight. He puts on a pedestal, but after watching, he's like, "This movie's just kind of boring." I was like, "I told you." Like they're not good movies. They're just overhyped because general audience doesn't know Batman. And it took Matt Reeves, and I give it to Snyder a little bit, to show us what Batman actually was.
Lorenzo's Bat Rant.
Dude, for real, they are not. Listen, Begins is a great year one story. If you've read Batman Year One, then go watch Batman Begins. It is probably almost panel for panel, except I think the stuff they add is they add in all their Ra's al Ghul stuff because that I don't think that's not in Year One.
No.
I think they added that later to Batman's origin where he goes to the League of Shadows, but other than that, it's not part of his origin. The Dark Knight, however, again, you take out the Joker. What does the movie have going for it?
Two-Face?
Two-Face is only in it for 10-20 minutes max when he gets turned into Two-Face. Like, the dude who plays Harley, he's a pretty good actor. Like, I was like, oh, this dude's funny as fuck. I didn't remember him being that funny. And then just turned into everyone was whining about the Joker. I was like, oh my god. It's like killing me already. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Drizzy said chill, like Mr. Freeze.
And chill out, everyone. Like, alright. Someone might not like this take. Others may like this take. If you gave me The Dark Knight or Batman and Robin, I'd go watch Batman and Robin because at least I know it's a bad movie and I can laugh my ass off.
Okay, I draw the line now.
The Dark Knight is you put it on a weird pedestal, and people are like, "Oh, it's the best comic book movie in the last decade." It's like, no, it's not. It's like, don't lie to yourself about it. In a world where Aquaman has overpassed that entire trilogy in money, shows they're not good movies anymore. It's just the little Nolan fans, the little Nolan film fans who are like, oh, isn't he does this, he does this, he doesn't use special effects. It's Nolan. No, he uses CGI in those movies so heavily. When Nolan tries to say he doesn't use CGI and didn't use it with Oppenheimer. Listen, Nolan's best movie is Tenet.
Really?
Yeah, I love Tenet. Like,
Well,
I
like,
haven't seen Interstellar. I just heard it's visually it's good and the story is really weird. Inception I just hear is a mind trip. And then there's some other Nolan films that are just there. However,
and Dunkirk.
I have not seen Dunkirk.
Oh,
And I watched a lot of World War II movies. It's one I should watch at some point. But the one movie I will actually say I will watch if Nolan does it, because I'm not a big James Bond fan, is his new James Bond movie. So apparently, Nolan, Mr. Christopher Nolan, is doing, allegedly, he wants to do the next Bond movie. And he wants it to be a set time period movie. And I said, okay, I would be down with that movie. I would definitely be down with Nolan doing James Bond. But if
I
it
would
comes to
too.
he's flexing about like, oh, I can do Bond like I did Batman. It's like just shut up. Nolan wants to do Akira. What? No, that doesn't match what he does. I don't see him. The one I still heard that's in production right now is Taika Waititi doing Akira. Now, everyone, again, you either like Taika Waititi or you don't like him. I don't judge Love and Thunder as his movie. I think it's just more what Kevin Feige wanted out of Love and Thunder. Because right now we're just in this weird phase of Marvel where all Feige wants is yes men, yes men, yes men. Wait, you came out and what? Feige wants yes men. If you go watch any other Taika Waititi movie, if you go watch Jojo Rabbit is fucking hilarious. I love Jojo Rabbit. I have the utmost respect that Taika Waititi would keep to the source material for Akira, and he would make it rated R. But I feel like he'd probably cut a few things out of Akira that it's just because nowadays you couldn't really show that to a general audience. The one thing would be I know there is a rape scene in Akira. There's also them like teachers just most brutally beating children in a classroom because they're troublemakers or they're late. So there's a few things you'd have to cut out of Akira. That's just like, you can't really show. I mean, there's ways you could get around and show it and imply it, but it's really hard nowadays.
Yeah.
But I have faith Taika Waititi would do a good Akira film. Just because it's weird. It's he has that weird mindset of when he writes and directs. It's a good blend. But I really wanted Jordan Peele to do Akira because he's a big. No, it's Akira. I keep saying it wrong. Akira. Jordan Peele wanted to do Akira. And I could see him doing that movie, but just because Taika Waititi is attached to it, I don't think anyone else is going to do an Akira movie. There's a few other people who are coming out with movies. So have you seen the Argyle trailer today?
Which one?
The Argyle, the new Matt Vaughn film.
Is that the one you told me that had Dua Lipa?
We'll pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It looks so good. It's something I want to actually go see just because how funny it looks. And again, if you like oh my god, I'm blanking on it. If you
Kingsman?
if you like Kingsman, because those are his movies.
Yeah, I saw the first one.
They should do a Dragon Ball Evolution sequel. Oh yeah, they should.
No.
Just to piss some people off. They should definitely do it. So this is the Argyle trailer. This is stars Henry Cavill, John Cena, Dua Lipa, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Sam Rockwell with Bryan Cranston. So the cast is so that was Argyle.
Looks good. Looks really good.
Extremely good. It looks hilarious. When I saw the trailer, someone said, "Oh, it's based off a book." I said, "Oh, okay, I'll watch the trailer." Not at all what it's based on, but by the way. So here's what I heard. Universal did this big marketing ploy where they were creating a book called Argyle, and it was getting made into a movie. And they did the Ellie Conway as the author, but there was no pictures of the author, who it was. So then when we saw the trailer, that's the actual plot of the movie. It's a book series, but it's based on real events in the movie.
Damn.
So it just sounds very interesting. But also Sam Rockwell doing cool Kingsman stunts. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of Argyle, Juan?
It has that Kingsman flavor. Seeing Henry Cavill with that drip. I don't know if you saw Man from Uncle.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
What's that haircut they gave Henry Cavill?
You don't like it?
It doesn't fit him. It looks really weird on him. But hey, we're talking about Dua Lipa. Hey, she's kind of bringing it in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go see it for the plot.
I knew you were gonna say that.
The plot being her, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I'd go see Argyle in February. I think it comes out next year, which is not unusual that trailers get a whole few months ahead now, where movies are getting trailers. It's going back to how they used to do marketing, which is fun. Get people to see a trailer, then you go see it. I guarantee you this is going to play before 5 Nights at Freddy's because it's a Universal film. And yeah, 5 Nights at Freddy's is a Universal movie, so they'll find a way to just put it before, and I wouldn't be upset. And I'd be like, "Oh, Dua Lipa in the big screen." Don't mind me. Anyway, well, we got a few minutes left. We can still talk about. There's one good little comic book series coming out next month. It was one that was kind of dropped on to everyone by surprise. No one really saw this crossover happening. I could say for a fact I didn't see it happening. it was always a what if in my mindset, but not an actual comic book series, which is fun. I know you're excited for it, Juan.
Oh, yeah.
We are talking about Godzilla versus Kong versus the Justice League. And oh boy, the stuff they're doing for this first issue is unbelievably cool. Which I already have my order for. I'm getting 2 issue ones, but they are so what they're doing is they added a little sound box to the comic now, and when you open it, it does the Godzilla roar.
That's pretty awesome.
So they did that, and then they did one for Kong where you open it, does the Kong roar. So I ordered both versions. So I'm getting the Godzilla roar and the Kong roar one. I am super excited for this book. They've shown sneak peeks of it, some other stuff that's really fun. I'm excited. Will you be picking up Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Justice League in October?
Hell yes.
That's what we'd like to hear. Yes. Also, they also are doing a continuation to. I can show this because I don't think I've shown the talk to a lot of people, but they are doing a continuation of Batman '89 and Superman '78. But I picked this double feature VHS style from Barnes and Nobles the other day,
I
or
love that.
months ago. And here's the thing: the books are still the same. I wish they would have styled them like this. Here's some other cool stuff. We have Billy D. Williams as Two-Face, and I really don't know what Superman's fighting, but yeah, they're doing. I think it's the red curtain for Superman '78, and Batman '89 is going to be titled Batman '89 Echoes, and we're going to see that version of Harley Quinn, who's supposed to be played by Madonna, Scarecrow, who was going to be played by Jeff Goldblum, and Batgirl, who I don't know who's supposed to play Batgirl, but we're getting back.
That looks fun.
Yeah. Did you have any other fun stuff you want to talk about, Juan?
Well, I was gonna say, are you gonna be checking out Wolverine and Predator?
Yes, I know the first issue came out and a lot of people liked it.
Okay.
I did also want to pick up Wonder Woman #1. I heard that was very good by Tom King.
Oh,
No, it's
hell
sold
yeah.
out. That's really weird that a DC comic sells out nowadays,
Yeah.
especially it being a Wonder Woman book and not a Batman or a Superman book.
Hell yeah.
But
I was gonna ask, what movies are you checking out soon?
what's up?
What movies are you checking out? I know it's kind of slow, but you got,
What
The
movie?
Creator.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking out The Creator. I actually want to go tonight, but I might maybe go
Yeah.
this week and maybe Sunday I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
I heard
You
it's pretty
watching
good. I heard a lot of
Expendables?
people liked it.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The Expendables, I've only ever seen the third one.
Oh, okay.
I heard Expendables is kind of just they wanted action movie, and that's what you get out of it. Nothing else. I think after this one, just bury the Expendables franchise.
Yeah.
Unless you can actually come up with a proper story of why all these guys keep coming together and not just
Yeah.
both action guys from the 80s and 90s. We're in one big movie now. Give me something cool. Give me some cool story behind
Yeah.
it. Give
Yeah, we
me
should do that with Culture Shock
the
to bring all of us together.
Shockables.
Yeah.
The culture Shockables is just J Money's head photoshopped on Terry Crews. Geek photoshopped on Terry Crews.
That sounds so cursed.
Here's the thing: I do have those movies. I could go watch those movies. I do have them on my Vudu, but yeah. Any other stuff you want to clear up today?
Oh yeah, new Nerds Layer drops later today.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
We might or may not have Lorenzo as a guest soon. We know he's a busy guy, but
I am a bit. It's just work. It's not for me being busy. It's just work.
no, I know.
And when you guys text me "Oh, do you want to record?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm too tired."
Or drunk. Just admit it. You're drunk.
No, okay. If I was drunk and came on recording, oh, it'd be so fun. You guys would laugh your ass off with the stuff I'd say. Because I did this past weekend. I went to a buddy's. I went to a buddy's cottage for a bit for 3 days, and you guys, I was texting you guys, and I was super drunk off my ass. But we watched the entire prequel trilogy. So episode 1, not the drunk, stayed sober before because we were going out. Or like not out. We were gonna go. That's when we went to the antique shops, and I sent you guys the Mortal Kombat poster. I really wanted. The guy offered me a good deal on it too. He said $50, and I was like, "Oh damn, that's not bad." That's where I found the Deadpool game. I found a copy of that. We went to a Target up there. They had a lot of Flash and just DC and Marvel stuff on sale, which was awesome. So I was able to pick up a few things. Went to a comic shop there. It was pretty small, but it's your basic comic shop. But no, so we come back, we start watching episode 2. I'm feeling it, I'm having a little bit of gin and coke. Having some fun, some aviation gin, the Ryan Reynolds gin, which is surprisingly very smooth. If anyone ever wants to try it, it's a great mix-in.
Yeah, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. So then we get to episode 3. That's where all hell broke loose. It was episode 3, because I was about 3 mixed drinks in, 3 Smirnoffs in at that point, and we're just quoting me and my buddy. And my buddy can't drink for not health reasons, but it's a little bit of medical stuff. So he smokes now. So he was smoking weed, and then my one buddy was like, "Oh, let me do it." Rips this weed pen. This man is like, and this was like during episode 2. Halfway through episode 2, he's knocked out. He gets up for a minute before we start episode 3, hits his air mattress, and just out again. Like, we thought he was technically dead until I called his name and he thumbed me up from like beyond. But he was technically, how we labeled him, was dead during episode 3. He was sleeping. So we're like, "Dude, are you okay?" He's like, "Remind me never take a big hit like that again." It was just, wow. And then he started snoring, and we were just like, "Oh no, we got to hear snoring during episode 3." And then we also played Mario Party. I somehow won off of pure luck. When I tell you I bought the first 2 stars within the first like 10 minutes of the game, yeah. And then I got a third one, which was really fun, and then I just had held the lead the whole game. So that was the first time I've ever won a Mario Party, just super shit-faced off my ass, not knowing what was going on. I'm just like, I won! Very fun, very fun. I do recommend, if you ever do Mario Party, do it as a drinking game. You definitely will have some fun.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't look at anything else. Do you got anything else?
I think that wraps it up. Hearing your interesting weekend.
Yeah, interesting little weekend update. Oh, some stuff will be happening in October.
Oh yeah.
Batman and Robin, our audio drama, for people who don't know, is fully finished now. It is in the editing phase. Hopefully, it'll be out in October. If not, we're looking at November, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
You get to watch it with your families. Everyone gets like a little family thing of us just being idiots doing this. We are working on our next one. We will be doing The Flash. I'm going to kind of rewrite it a little bit to make it make sense a little more. But other than that, we do have some other cool, fun not live action, just actual like video stuff in production that we are going to start working on soon. Other than that, nothing really else.
Yeah, no.
Except, people who say The Flash is the worst movie don't have that big of a brain IQ. And, people who hang up a One Piece flag in their room are technically anime fans. And should really evaluate what they watch, because let me tell you, I watched One Piece when it was first getting redubbed and coming out. And I probably made it like 10 episodes. It's just, there's so much to keep up with it, dude. I had to bail out of One Piece. Because I went on Netflix and they have the original series. Dude, season 1 has like 61 episodes.
Wow.
That's more than
one season.
the animated series has. Now, here's the thing. People are going to say, like, oh, if you can watch Batman the anime. The thing with One Piece is there's so much filler episodes, dude. I know it's every anime, but like, holy shit. At least Batman, it was either two-part episodes, or it was something new and something fun that made you want to come back and watch it. But like One Piece, dude, it's so long. So I had to bail out years ago. And I know people tell me like, "Oh, go back and watch One Piece." I was like, like I could watch anything better with that time.
You gonna watch the live action one or?
I heard it's good. Again, I'm not shitting on it. I just know fake anime fans when I see them. And it was something me and Geek were talking about. Because he knows. I told him. I was like, oh, whoever it is thinks they're slick. Because now they're trying to shun the Flash to get me all riled up. And I was like, and the thing I saw was the Straw Hat Pirate flag. Or the Straw Hat Pirates. And I was like, bro really has that hanging up in his room. Like, he has not once ever in the time we known this kid talked about One Piece.
Yeah.
Like, again, the fake fans when you see them. He is a fucking fake fan. Because I will also say, too, when he says the Flash was the piece of shit, I want to pull up the fact that who bought toys before the movie came out? And who was taking pictures of Flash in the Keaton suit saying, "Oh, it's starting to grow on me." I have the receipts, buddy. I have the receipts. Nice try with that one. I give you credit. You thought you were smarter, but you decided you want to become a fake anime fan overnight. Yikes. Can't relate. I mean, you
Bro's
guys.
pulling the.
I mean, you know I like Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I think Dragon
Don't
Ball.
you go Super Saiyan every once in a while?
I do on the toilet.
Oh, okay.
I do when sometimes you just gotta scream when you're going to number 2. How about we never did get a certain pick from Geek Takeover? I'm kind of upset about that now.
Bro's sleeping about it every time he goes to sleep. He's just thinking about it.
I was thinking about it. I said, bro left us hanging. We were supposed to get that picture. We never did. So Blue is upset. I'm upset. Jay's probably upset. Geek's upset. Kier, I don't know. Kier probably might be upset. We don't know. But if you're gonna call out people and say the Flash is stupid, you may want to rethink what you have hanging up in your room before you start talking. Because everyone knows. Here's the thing. I love the Batman. That's why I have rubber pants. That's the Batman. And I have a whole ass Batman fucking setup.
Who do you post about every day?
Batman.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell me I'm a fake fan and I don't know stuff, but you have a fucking straw hat pirate fucking flag hanging up right there, and then it goes, "Oh yeah, the Flash is shit." Like, bro, we know how you ended your video. That was a poor way of ending it. Fucking nerds in a box, nerds in a chest, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's right. I have no problem calling them out. How about this? I'm gonna call them nerds in a closet because they haven't seen to come out yet.
Oh, damn.
What? But anyway, guys, this has been a Culture Shock Live update with me and Juan. Well, I feel like you want to do these once a month, maybe? Just us two getting together, just talking about random stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Here's the thing, because it's not a set, thing of what we talk about. We can have fun with this as soon as we get more people interacting and commenting and having fun.
Yeah.
As you can see, we had our boys, Jersey and Geek. Shout out to those boys. What up? Commenting and having a fun time. I feel like people like these a little bit more, and it's something they could tune into and play in the background, like Jersey at the club, like and drinking watching Culture Shock. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Bro's just like, hey, let me get the round of a table of some green tea shots. Hold on, I gotta watch my boys the Culture Shock. Oh, what are they talking about? Cool. So that's why I'm at the club watching it, and he can't tell me otherwise. So I feel like that'd be really funny. And then Geek is over there playing. Did you just text that again?
No, I was putting up what he said earlier. I'm at the club right now.
He said, I'm at the club right now. He never did answer if it was a strip club.
Oh.
Stuff we'll be up thinking about. But, alright, guys. I've been Lorenzo. The other way. This has been Juan.
Yes, sir.
Two heads. We'll be back next month, probably talking about some other stuff. Hopefully, the actor strike ends so that way everything gets back to work. We can actually have some more stuff to talk about, and just our random thoughts that we just text each other about. And it was like, hey, we should do live about this. Yeah, sure, let's do it. And hopefully, we'll have more people like Jay Money, maybe my buddy John, Aiden, Adam, Geek. People who want to say their inputs on stuff that's been happening and having fun.
For sure.
All right, guys. We will talk to you later. Stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend coming up. October is a fun one. We're about a little over 3 weeks away from Spider-Man. What else do we got? Five Nights at Freddy's. What else we got in October? I think Saw, or that's this weekend or something. I don't know.
Halloween.
Dude. Oh, yeah, well, Halloween, the holiday. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that next month. Hopefully, I want to hear more about the whole Miramax and Halloween stuff because I know you were talking about it. You were having fun with that one.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Take care. Deuces.